Namaste, my dear friends, my dear gods, and my dear masters. Thank you for joining into 21 ITP Batch 11. Thanks to Patriji, Pyramid World Foundation, PSSM, and thanks to all of you. Today, one of the most interesting topics we have seen in the recent days, the ascent and the descent of the soul. We are going to learn what are the 8 reasons why did we descend as a soul, and what are the 11 reasons why did we ascend as a soul. Descent of the soul, ascent of the soul. Both are important. Let us look into one by one. First, let us look into the descent of the soul. From the higher worlds, why do we come to earth? Last 4 sessions, we saw what is the reason for the existence. Now we will understand why did we first of all descend. Descend, the soul level to the lowest dimension, that is 3rd dimension to the earth. But why did we descend? First, let us understand the purpose of descent. Because there are 3 things in the earth plane. With this human body, we will learn, that is lessons, life lessons, experiences, and karmic cycles. The lessons what we learn here is very important because for the soul, earth is a school. And after every lesson, you get experiences. In the meantime, if we interfere into others' personal affairs, kill, then we get into the karmic cycle. But even that is an experience. So this is the first reason, that is finding the purpose of the descent. Second, the veil of forgetfulness. You may think, why we forget our past lives? You may think, why we are not able to recognize ourselves as soul? Why we are always seeing this as a body and mind? So many books, many masters says, we are soul, we are souls, we are souls. Why is that forgetfulness is coming? The moment when you are born, why we are not able to remember everything? Because only then you will fully go into this human experience. Otherwise, you will ignore. If you ignore the human experience, then the whole plan, the whole purpose of taking this human body will be lost. So when the soul is descending, the soul decides that I should forget everything. I should even forget that I am a soul. Wow. Now we are fully convinced. No problem. All of us has forgot. Third, challenges and growth. Yesterday we saw, we will convert the word challenges into opportunities. Only in this physical realm, we get a lot of opportunities, a lot of hurdles, a lot of situations, which we will not get in the higher worlds. The soul wants these things, the challenges, because it knows only with the challenges it can grow, and it is possible only if we descend to a human body. If we don't descend to the human body, there's no challenges above. There may be few challenges, but not like how many challenges we have as humans. Our growth will be tremendous when we see every challenge as opportunity during our human life. So do not waste the opportunity. One more thing, the dualism and the illusion. Dualistic experience, good, bad, pain, pleasure, happiness, sadness. So many things, dualism, we can experience with this human body. As a soul, you will only read this in the books. You will see others. But that self experience you will only get when you are in the body. And that self experience only you get if you forget you are a soul. Because you are deep into the human experience. And the illusion, after knowing all these things, you will finally understand everything you saw, experience is only experiences, and many things are illusions. These experiences we get only when we descend as a soul. And for the soul, there is no attachment. And how will we experience attachment? The materialism, the physical desires, the ego, me, mine. How will we learn these attachments? The soul wants to experience. So when we descend to the human body, we get a name, we get a fame, we get education, we get recognition. The ego grows and we attach to the many things. So we descend to the human body to experience attachments. Agenda is only one. It wants to experience attachment. And after so many cycles, it will experience attachment. One more thing is to learn about karmic cycles. Take one birth. Is it over? No. One more. And what happened now? The choices have reduced because you have interfered. Oh, the soul learns. This is how the system works in the earth. If you kill, you will be killed. If you trouble, you will be troubled. If you help, you will be helped. If you give, you will be given. If you take, everything will be taken away. Oh, the law of karma, the karmic cycles, the soul experiences. Before that, it read in the books, it saw, but now it is experiencing because now it has a human body. Now the soul has a causal body, and the causal body has a karmic account in the Akashic records. Self-experience is different. Knowing in some videos or looking at some or hearing from others is different. One more reason is distance from the source. You may wonder many times, we always feel we are separated. We may have family, we may have friends, we may have money, but deep inside, there's always some feeling of separation, feeling of lost. You know why? Because that is how our spiritual yearning starts. We want to know who we are, why we are feeling alone. Though we are with everybody, though we have everything, deep inside, we always want to know who we are. That distancing from the source, the soul wants experience. That is why we descend. And it wants to learn more about collective consciousness. For that, it has to be in one body, it has to be with ego, and along with that, it wants to experience and understand the oneness. If you want to experience oneness, first you need to experience ego. Then you understand the opposite better. The soul is always in the state of oneness, but the soul, when in the human body, it wants to experience oneness. How is it possible? Only if it doesn't, it will make it possible. So these are the 8 reasons why we descend as a soul. Is it just enough? Okay, we want experiences, we want to have forgetfulness, we want to learn about attachments, we want to learn about karmic cycle. Is this enough? These are the reasons why we are here, we come here. But ascent of the soul is also important. This is also a process called ascension. We have to take care of the ascensions too. Suppose there is a valley or you are going for a trekking in the mountain, 100 feet you went down, you descend for so many experiences. After the experiences, you have to climb up. You have to come up, right? You cannot just stay there because you went into a valley, 1,000 feet low, 100 feet low, 200 feet low. But there is a purpose. Once the purpose is over, you have to come back to the source. This is ascension. Descent is over, but now you need to ascend. For that, there may be some important moments called awakening, some pivotal moments, very important moments. You will get that awakening. Soul plans these awakening moments. Otherwise, we are totally deep into the human experience and we forget that we are souls. Big disease comes. Then people look here and there, they go to all the doctors, medicines. They lose peace of mind. They want to search the permanent solution. There they will find meditation. There may be anything. They want to know about themselves. They want to heal themselves. They want to know the cause of the death of someone. Or they want to understand their extraordinary experiences. But that awakening moment, if it is not there, the ascension of the soul will not come. Many people, when they meet me, I ask them, you have come here for a specific problem. If this problem is not there, will you come into meditation? Many said no. So thank to that problem because of that problem, you came into the path of spirituality. Otherwise, your descent as a soul, you are totally deep into the human experience. You forget about the ascension. Second, the purification and the healing is also very important because deep into the human experiences, life after life, what happens is we have so many traumas, we have so many attachments. Soul wants to experience attachment. At the same time, after the experience, it wants to come out of that attachment. Otherwise, the astral body suffers. It wants to undergo everything and then again, it wants to purify. Because only when you go through an experience and then come out of the experience, you grow. Growth is important. Suppose you want to experience being an actor, you do all the makeup, you wear all the shiny clothes, you go to the stage, you do all the performance acts, but after that, you need to remove all these things. You need to cleanse yourself. Similarly, as a soul, we come into the human body, the first four chakras, the maximum lifetimes we take. And once everything is over, the first four chakras, then the descent is over. Then in the Vishuddha, it's only cleansing. Your neck is like a tunnel. You need to pass through the tunnel. And Agneya and Sahasrara is only ascension. The first four chakras are descent of the soul. Fifth is cleansing. Sixth and seventh is ascension. So once we have finished, none of us here are below 5. Either you are in the 6th or 7th. So why are we here? Now we want ascension. That is why the pull of meditation has come. If the pull of meditation is not come for your family members or friends or someone, no problem. They are still in the descent of the soul. They are still in the learning phase, experience phase. Like we saw the 8 reasons, they are still in that. We should not worry. Oh, my son is not meditating. My mother-in-law is not meditating. My husband is not meditating. If they are in the descent of the soul, they will not meditate. Whoever wants to cleanse, purify, and heal themselves of the first 4 chakras, many lifetimes, they come into meditation. Spiritual practices, meditation, the surrender experiments, following the spiritual principles, all these things they will follow. Fourth, we always need guidance. There are 2 types of guidance. One is the inner guidance. Second is the guidance from a guru. Who is a guru? In other words, it's an expert who has walked in this path, like a Buddha, who has walked in the path, who knows where to take which turns, who can guide you what exactly you need to do. So you ascend. A guru or the master will not help you to ascend, he will show way so that you ascend in this lifetime. The guidance is very, very important. A book is a guidance, a guru is a guidance, a small video bit is a guidance. We get something opens up. And when you descend, you want the duality experience. But during the ascension, we want to get rid of the duality. Because duality comes in thinking, this is good and this is bad. But after that experience, there's nothing called good or bad. There's only useful and useless. We have to come out of all the dualities. Everybody is in their own lessons. Everybody is in their own stages. Unconditional love is another concept where ascension will help. That is when we will start giving the spiritual services. Help others to grow spiritually. Many help many people. But is it related only to their body or emotions or mind or even to the soul? We help others, but is it helping their soul to ascend? Or are you just giving food so that it satisfies their body and tomorrow they are going to again come back? If you are giving food to others, very nice, give the food to them, but also teach meditation. If you are making a kid study by paying their tuition fees, very nice. You are giving a Vidya as an service, but also teach them meditation. Teach them vegetarianism. That is how the soul ascends. And we need to be vegetarians, otherwise the soul ascension won't happen. Because we want to get rid of all the traumas, but if we start eating non-vegetarian, then the traumas will never go. It will increase. The karmas will increase, and then we will get again stuck in the 5th chakra. Reconnection to the source. In the first session, I told you, we have to establish the connection to the soul, and then more strong connections we have with the soul. That is how we ascend. Mystical experiences keep happening. Every day, 1 or 2 experiences definitely happens to me. There's no exception in that. Every day, physically or through third eye in meditation, Somewhere, some experience always comes because I focus on that. I want my soul to ascend more and more. And every mystical experience will help for the soul to ascend. Then life's purpose. You must know your life purpose. Hook or crook. How you are going to find, I don't know, but you have to find. Either through a book, either through a guru, either through a dream, either through a deep meditation, either through an intuition. Hook or crook, find it. Otherwise, no question of ascension of the soul. Or follow your intuitions and keep going. You have to find your purpose of life. The Guru Sangatya will always help you. Be in touch with the people who can give glimpses of your purpose of life. Then you can catch hold and you can connect to your purpose of life and complete it. Find it, stick to it, complete it. No exceptions. Otherwise, we have to take one more birth for this ascension. Do not miss the opportunity. And for ascension, one more thing is a continuous growth. Continuous meditation, continuous reading of book, continuous services every day. That will help the soul to ascend. What a beautiful concept. The soul has so many reasons to take birth, and also the soul needs so many things to again ascend. The best thing to understand this concept is, if you're going for a trekking, you descend the mountain because you want to see many things in that valley, and then again, whether you have leg pains, back pain, the mountain doesn't carry. The mountain doesn't care. You have to ascend. There's no other way. When you decide to descend, you have to decide even to ascend. It is your responsibility. Others may help you, but remember, everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own purpose. So find out the concept. Keep listening to this more and more, so that we all realize why did we descend and now what we should do to ascend. Thank you, my dear friends.